with the legendary Undertaker cab.
Good
evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. This should be a... Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Comeback Kid's able to land a good, solid left hand. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Hey, keep your hands up. Good job.
Blocks that punch. The Undertaker smashed by an uppercut. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. On the mark with the straight left hand.
Stay on the inside.
Oh, what an uppercut. Last 10 seconds of this first round.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating you. If you throw 3 or 4 punches in a row.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Targeting that straight left hand.
Move.
Scored well up top. Parries that punch intended for the head. Scored well with that straight left. Comeback Kid's dealing with a cut around his eye, and it's in a bad spot. His vision could be impaired. Good block. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Halfway through round number 2. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Both fighters told us that they want to have a similar approach early on here. They want to show a lot of varied attacks.
Well, that gives them a better opportunity to be effective throughout the night.
Off the target by Comeback Kid. Kid Comeback's left, working well that time.
Uppercut. Uppercut.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by the Comeback Kid. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Unable to score with the hook. The Undertaker's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story.
That's it now, all right?
And round number 3 is underway.
Watch that!
The Undertaker's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Able to get rid of that one. The Undertaker's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Comeback Kids coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. A stinging uppercut by Comeback Kid. The Undertaker's able to land a nice clean left hand.
Closing up. Shake it up.
Comeback Kid's feeling the impact of a big counter punch. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing counter punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
A big hook to the head by Comeback Kid. Boom, left hand comes home. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Comeback Kid's almost out of it there. There it is. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Count down the final moments of this round. And that's the end of round 3.
He can't be first. When he throws first, he's able to set that power shot. I need you to keep moving this round. Stay on your...
Round number 4 is underway. A chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. And obviously, the round to circle there, you see the knockdown was scored.
And that's how professional boxing is supposed to be. The guy who lands the cleaner, more effective punches, he gets an advantage. He gets an extra score.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Goes up top with the right hand. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here, aren't there?
Yeah, counter-punch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Nice strike after catching one by Comeback Kid. 90 seconds to go here in this round. The Undertaker's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Missed that uppercut. Good-looking uppercut that time. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. 10 seconds to go in the 4th.
Keep your hands up and throw your hands. I need you to string your punches together. 3, 4 punches at a time, okay?
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. The Undertaker's left landing well. Well, he told us he liked the infighting, and he's getting right to it.
You know, he's getting a little bit of help, too. He doesn't really have to go climbing a mountain. His opponent's coming to him, setting him up really well.
Comeback Kid's well off the mark that time.
Come on, kid, focus.
The Undertaker's left now getting into the mix. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Halfway into round number 5 here. Good step back counterpunch there. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. That's a stinging right hand by the Comeback Kid. Comeback Kid's got to like where he's headed right now. Now, your scorecard still has him trailing, but he did win that last round.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, before
Yeah,
it looked like he was just trying to, negotiate with his opponent. Now negotiation is over. He's trying to just go
He's
through.
lost a bunch of stamina there.
The way he's at, I think that's the right attitude.
So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets, because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight...
And a big left hand by Comeback Kid. Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow... Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Finally.
How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Good flush, straight left hand. Able to dismiss that body shot. The Undertaker's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart, you're slick like this guy, and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
And round 6 comes to an end.
Keep circling away.
Comeback Kid's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
Unable to connect by the Comeback Kid. Comeback Kid's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. So punch after punch, he keeps taking punishment. Starting to wonder here, Teddy, How much more will he be able to take?
You want it to be the inclination of a fighter, in this case a warrior, to go on. But sometimes enough is enough, and you just have to take your losses and come back to fight another day. I believe we've gotten to that point.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Nice block by the comeback kid. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. And that does it for this round. Comeback Kid starting to grab control of this fight now. Look at Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8. Was a close fight, but just slowly creeping away from his opponent as he extends this lead.
Well, this is where you start to see the personality. You know, where you start to have an X-ray, a portal into the soul of a guy. What he's made of, what his temperament is, the decisions he makes. He wants to be special. He's separating himself.
Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. Little head hunting with the left. Did you see that? Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
3, 4, get on!
Not over yet.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by the comeback kid.
Forward, forward!
Comeback kid scoring with that right hand. You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Three minutes gone by in this round.
Looking good.
Comeback kid. Well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Solid uppercut. The Undertaker's combination punching is working well here. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Comeback Kid. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Double jab, double jab, make yourself.
Brings a big power punch. It landed well.
Well, we were talking about getting into the kitchen. He went in there and he tore apart that kitchen.
90 seconds into the 9th round. Comeback Kid's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Making adjustments are such a big part of the sport of boxing. It is the sweet science indeed. Now we have an opponent who is knocked down, who switches up his style. But if you're on the other side, how do you react to that?
Well, in my way, I say, hey, this is a polygraph test. This is a lie detector test to a fighter. It's telling me that he really is hurt. You know, he's not going to tell me that verbally. He's not going to say, hey, I'm hurt. But by switching to something that he's never done before, he's basically telling me that news, that information, and I have to use that information.
Come on, keep focused. Adelante, forward.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Nothing there on the punch by the comeback kid.
Keep working, keep it up.
Comeback kid, so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Comeback kid's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
Halfway through this 10th and final round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Comeback Kid. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by the Comeback Kid. Last minute of this last round. That is a sharp uppercut by Comeback Kid. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna counter
Wow,
it.
what an uppercut.
Left and right, left and right. Stay focused on the inside.
Last 10 seconds of the fight. Kid comebacks resorting to dirty tactics. That was a headbutt, and the referee should be giving him a warning.
Wow,
Final bell
great
of
fight.
what is going to be a very tough fight to score.
I mean, you could make a case in every round for both guys. That is all you need to know how difficult this decision will be.